Hello, welcome again to another episode of Mental Health Matters. One of the goals of Mental Health Awareness Month is to destigmatize mental illness or work as a collective to end the stigma of mental illness. And so, one of the things that we like to do, or one way in which we contribute to that cause, is to watch the way that we communicate and talk about individuals who are struggling. Let's just be honest real quick. Put yourself in someone else's shoes who is struggling and let me know how much you would like being called some of the names that we use to describe the 1 in 5 adults who struggle with a mental health concern. We have a problem oftentimes in how we negatively label individuals that increase the lack of education, knowledge, and desire for treatment. So, what do I mean? Have you ever used or ever heard anyone use these words to describe someone with a mental health condition or suffering a mental health or emotional crisis? Ever heard someone say, "Oh, that person is crazy," or "that person is not playing with a full deck of cards," or "that person is psycho or somehow deranged or cuckoo or nuts"? The problem with labels is that it doesn't allow us to see the individual for who they are. You see, it blocks the humanity of the individual, and we stop seeing them as someone in need of support, help, hope, and recovery. Labels go a long way to detract people from accessing the services and forcing some, because they rather not be criticized, instead to suffer alone. One of the things that we need to do is we need to start approaching mental illness the same way we approach any other health related illness or condition or problem, because mental illness is just another health related condition. You see, we wouldn't place a negative label on someone with cancer or diabetes or high blood pressure, nor will we make it a mistake, or nor will we make the mistake of describing someone with cancer by their diagnosis. Oh, that's just John. He's cancer, or he has cancer. We wouldn't do that. So we should be very careful not to label those who are suffering with a mental health concern. Let's do our part to help destigmatize mental illness and restore the humanity to those that struggle, to the struggle that many people have. And if you're on and you're listening and you're in need of help, please make sure that you get the help that you need. Here are a few resources to get you started. And tomorrow or later on today, since I skipped an episode, later on today, we'll be back to talk a little bit more about how we can contribute to ending the stigma of mental illness. Have a wonderful day.